Yeah, I got something to say.
I've realized I'm at that interesting phase in my life when everybody I know just about is getting married. Not me and myself. I'm all the way single, but like a lot of people I know from high school and just from life in general have either already gotten married, have gotten engaged, or having kids, all that kind of thing. And in thinking about that, I came across a thought surrounding one of America's most hallowed, which has become one of our most sacred and almost revered parts of the marriage ceremony. At least ways for men. I'm referring, of course, to the bachelor party. The bachelor party has always been something that I never really got because the standard format of it is the guy who's about to get married, the soon to be groom, has a bunch of friends. These are guy friends, predominantly guy friends. Take him out to a strip club, or they invite a stripper over, and they do the whole stripping thing. It doesn't really make sense to me, and it doesn't for a couple of reasons. Point one, you are already in a committed relationship. Otherwise, you wouldn't be about to get married to this woman. Point two, you're about to get into an even deeper committed relationship in which, if the events of this bachelor party ever were revealed to her, you're going to be getting into some deeper problems. And point three, you are spending money on a wedding and presumably on a honeymoon. So you don't really have too much to spend, especially if you're in the standard fare of what a wedding costs nowadays, which actually can be pretty pricey. So you're gonna waste a couple $100 hiring and then making it rain upon some stripper, and for absolutely nothing. You're paying to have sex had in front of you, almost. I mean, looking at it like that, that makes, to me at least, about as much sense as me going to Papa John's and paying the pizza guys $10 to let me watch them make a pizza. You know, just overall to me, it seems that just the fundamental idea of the bachelor party using that format is flawed. And I'm going to explain myself. I'm going to tell you why I think that. Because if you ask any guy who's actually having a bachelor party thrown for him, or is throwing a bachelor party for someone, they'll answer pretty much and tell you that, something along the lines of, we're throwing our friend this party because we want to give him one last taste of bachelor freedom. We want to give him one last shot of what it's like to be a single man. Well, putting a stripper in front of him is not the way to do that, because honestly, if you go by the numbers, predominantly the people who frequent strip clubs are actually married men. That's a horrible stat. They're unhappily married men. They either they're unsatisfied with their sexual relationships at home. They unsatisfied with the physical appearance of their wife. They're unsatisfied with themselves. They're unsatisfied with their work. There's a whole bunch of unhappily married men, and rather than handling their problems at home and talking to their wives, they go and spend hundreds of dollars a week on strippers. So you're not really giving him one last taste of something that he's going to be missing. You're kind of giving him a foretaste of what he can expect if he isn't on top of his marriage and things start to fail. So yeah, you're a great friend, a great friend. Now, I've thought about this. I have given this thing some actual, time to think about it, and I've decided when it comes time for me to get married, I already know what I want my bachelor party to be, and I am actually following the formula. I'm following the standard fare of what I should be doing, which is to say something that no married man is going to be able to do ever again. What I'm going to do, let's see, the bachelor party that I'm going to have is going to last 2 days. It's going to last somewhere between 48 and 73 hours, somewhere in that area, depending on how much time I can get off of work. Because I'm gonna take 2 days off of work. It's gonna last a little bit longer if I have to go to work later in the day. the following day. But anyway, I'm going to take the day off of work. I'm going to turn off my phone. I'm going to lock my doors and windows, park the car deep away from the street, make sure no one, just basically cut off all communication from the rest of the world outside of serious emergency necessity. I'm not leaving the house unless I'm going out to get snacks. You know, I'm gonna run through Sonic and get just a squad of cheddar peppers. I'm gonna go through McDonald's and get a gang of filet of fishes. Extra tartar sauce, son. Extra tartar sauce. What you know about that? Nothing. It's delicious. And I'm gonna just be in my spot. I'm gonna line up movies that I want to watch. I'm gonna line up TV shows that I like. I'm gonna just, vegetate for 2 days. Like, there is a very serious chance that I'm gonna spend at least one of those days butt naked, just walking around the house. I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm just gonna be butt naked and walk around the house. Sitting in my chair. I'm gonna have a towel on the chair, of course, to make sure that everything stays sanitary. But outside of that, walk around the house, just a towel around my waist, maybe. A bag of Funyuns in one hand, an open can of Sprite in another. Watching my shows, watching my movies, listening to my music, chilling in my spot, on my time, doing my thing. For 2 days. And no one that knows me is going to even know what's going on. It's going to happen about a week ahead of time of the wedding. And the only people that are even going to know that even might have an idea that I'm having my bachelor party is people that I have scheduled my off days at work, because I got to tell them that I took the days off, and all they're really going to know is that I took days off. You're going to have a hard time actually catching up with me on those 2 days, because I'm not answering my phone unless I absolutely have to. I'm not handling any business. I'm not making any videos. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not talking to nobody unless I absolutely have to for 2 days. And just doing me all day long. And that, my friends, is a true bachelor party. That actually fits the formula. And a lot of people don't get why that is. But if you don't, honestly, you're probably not a married man. Because if you ask any married man, they would tell you they would love to be able to do that again. Because that is truly something that no married man can do. There is not a single married man I know that can just walk around all day and do absolutely nothing but what he wants to do for 2 days straight. Because any married man, will tell you if he's actually handling his relationship the way he's supposed to be, he's not ever number one in his own life. Either the wife comes first and then him after that, or the wife comes first, then the house, or then sometimes the kids come first if there are children involved. The kids come first, then the wife, then the house, then job. It's basically, there's a list. That list is always going to be about 5 things deep, and then deep underneath that is him somewhere fighting in the throes of ambiguity. So that's what I'm feeling as far as a bachelor party.
It's about time for me to go. So, like, friend, subscribe. My Facebook and Twitter is in the description bar below. And before I get out of here, just remember, get it straight. Don't get it twisted. All right, peace.